We are live now, so welcome. Welcome to ATMA con Beatriz. ATMA is Learning to Transform Our World in Alternatives, but it's the acronym is in Spanish, Aprendiendo a Transformar Nuestro Mundo en Alternativas. And today we are here with Jennifer Lim and Antan. They are from Singapore. And I invite them because, first of all, because I love them. Second, because the second reason is because the next Friday, New Year, the Chinese New Year is starting. And when I invite them, when I invite my friends in Singapore, they say, but I don't know many things. And I was like, yeah, but the things that you know are many more than the things that I know. So today is just to have this conversation. What is the meaning of Chinese New Year? Why in February, that New Year's in this part of the world, we celebrate the December 31st, we're in our party, and the January the 1st is when everybody in the world start the new year. But like India, like Diwali in India, like the Chinese New Year, has a different connotation, and it has to be maybe with the moon of the astrology or something, because it's always changing, and I have no clue. There are 12 animals. I don't know what is the meaning. So I always are like, okay, the rat year, the monkey year, the rabbit year, the dog year, good. But why 12? Where are they coming from? What is this? Why are these Chinese people celebrating in all the Chinese countries of their ancestors? And as you know, Singapore, it's a country, very young country. I think it has like my age, 52, 53 years as a country. And it was formed with people from China, from India, and from Malaysia. And those three traditions are coexistent in Singapore. And it's a very, very advanced country. It's an amazing the way the Singaporeans live and how they have taken many things from the world, even though they started super traditionally with fish people, with fish men. So there are a lot of traditions in this country, tiny, tiny country, super powerful. So these two ladies were born in Singapore, and they are with their ancestors from China, in a way, somewhere, great-grandfather. So in Singapore, they celebrate also. So guys, welcome to this space. And I have no many questions. I just would like to listen. What is this tradition? Why you celebrate in this time of the year, normally February? Could you please tell me a little bit about it?
Okay, maybe this one I can answer. I
Good,
try my best.
Go ahead.
I will try with what I know. So for Chinese New Year, every year it actually kind of changes the date or even the month. So it signifies the start of spring. So that's according to the Chinese lunar calendar. So yeah, so that's why for this year it starts on, I think 12th of February. Yeah, it's the actual
Friday.
first day. Yeah, Chinese New Year's Eve will be tomorrow, 11th of Feb.
What is the meaning of Chinese Eve? Chinese New Year Eve? It's like the previous night to the...
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So it's with a lunar Chinese calendar.
Yeah, Chinese lunar calendar.
Lunar calendar. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like last year, if you look at last year, our Chinese lunar calendar, our Chinese New Year is actually in January. So it doesn't mean that it's always in February. It just depends on, and the Chinese lunar calendar is usually follow the phases of the moon, like how the moon, we call it like, you know, how moon changes. That's one, another, I don't know, to just add on to what Anne has just mentioned.
Okay, when I remember in 2019, it was February the 7th. And I do remember that because it was the day that I got the operation of my eye. When I got cancer and the doctor said, I will do the operation. For me, it was very special that I was already working with all of you in Singapore, that the day of my operation was that day. You know, it was like the new beginning. It was a very spacious day for me. I was like, okay, very special day. When the doctor said, I was like, yeah, it has to be that day. It has to be that day for my connection with all of you. So what is this, the animal? So it's like the starting of the spring, that is, you are like, it's like also, so the story of the spring is when we put the seeds, right? When we are putting the seeds of the vegetables that we will harvesting during the summer. So it's like the new momentum of the year. So it's like so do you celebrate the equinoccio, the spring equinox? No, in Singapore, you know nothing now. It's something maybe is in this side of the world. So it's kind of something that we also celebrate in spring, but it's also related with astrology. Why is these 12 animals? What is the meaning? Where are they coming from? Do you know?
I think it's like some kind of ancient, like it's got more than like 2,000 over years of history. So it's got some kind of ancient zoology thing. Yeah. So you've got 12 animals, like you have the rat, you have the ox. So this year, when we start on 12th of February 2021, is the year of the ox. Yeah. And then we have the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the sheep, the monkey, rooster, dog, and the pig. Yeah, so there's all these 12, and there is whatever that I just told you is in order. So every 12 years the cycle starts.
What is the number one?
Number one is rat.
Rat?
Yeah, the rat, and then the ox, and then tiger, and then rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig.
Monkey is the 9. Very good. I'm
10, 11,
monkey.
12. Yes.
I must give you a round of applause for that, because I cannot do this. And then when I'm gonna say this, I'll probably say it in Hokkien, which is like a different dialect, right? I can do it in Hokkien, but I can't do it in English, like the way you was doing it.
What is Hokkien? What is Hokkien?
Hokkien is a dialect, that we have.
Dialect.
You want Jennifer to say it? Because I can't say it. I'm Hokkien, but I don't know how to say it.
Hokkien is from China? What is Hokkien, guys?
It's a foreign language. It's just like a dialect. It's like a.
No.
How do I explain that to her?
It's from the Chinese ancestry.
Yeah, and then it's just another dialect. It's like a native language, extra language.
Extra language. Chinese Mandarin is already very difficult. So it's like you have an extra dialect. So you sometimes speak in your dialect.
We have many. We have Teochew, we have Cantonese, we have Hokkien, we have Hainanese, we have Hakka.
Wait. Okay. Hello. Yeah. So wait.
She's happy. She's very happy
one
now.
second. Hey, 1 second. I'm learning. 1 second. Let me ask you. So, Mandarin is the thing for everyone, right? Because
you can say that.
We cannot say Chinese language, guys. In this part of the world, sometimes the Mexicans and Latins, we talk like Chinese people. We cannot say Chinese language. They don't have that thing. They don't have Chinese language. They have Mandarin. So we have to,
Mandarin.
When we talk about the language, is Mandarin. Okay, so Mandarin is the whole thing for everyone. And within the Mandarin, there are different dialects that depends in the ancestors, the line that you have. So either you speak Hokkien or speak this one or speak the other one, like that?
Yeah.
And you are Hokkien also. So both of you are doing the same.
Yeah. So it depends
I'm super proud that I introduced each other. Huh? Let me tell you. We have to go for dinner.
But my mother,
my
mother is a Cantonese. My mother is a Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Yeah.
The Cantonese are not the Hong Konians from Hong Kong.
It's another thing. Okay, so basically, if let's say I say, how are you? In Cantonese is Lei Ho Ma.
Lei Ho Ma. Lei Ho Ma.
It's very different.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, you're good, Beatrice.
Yeah, I want to learn Mandarin. I know Umgoi.
Umgoi is Cantonese.
Yeah, it's Cantonese.
Yeah, it's Cantonese. It's come, the waiter for the dim sum.
Oh.
Yeah, they told me. Umgoi.
Actually, it's excuse me.
Yeah, like excuse me, can you give me my dim sum? Food. Where is my food? It's the only thing I learned when I was in Hong Kong. So can you please tell me the names of these Hong Kongian? I mean, what is the name? What do you say the dialect that you guys have?
Hokkien.
We have many.
Hokkien. Okay, but you guys, both of you have many, or you have one?
Oh, we follow our fathers. So our we will generally, whatever our father is, We will
Okay.
take.
But you
whatever
have two. You have your mother
that- because my
Cantonese,
mom is Cantonese.
but you know Hong Kong. You could know the other one.
So I know both language, but a bit. I can't speak a lot now.
Can you tell me the names of the animals in this language?
Okay, I can't.
in
I think
this
Jennifer
language.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer.
一次電我3號是頭個領辣咗七杯杯牛九個十龜仔九十二都。Sorry, I think so.
So beautiful.
Hello. This has been recited since I was very young, and then I was like, then it just stuck in my mind. And then every time when people ask me, okay, how do you do the 12 zodiacs? I say, wait, let me do the Hokkien version.
Wow. Okay. And what else can you tell me about these 12 animals? Because it's a long time I read, but I don't really recollect in this moment that it was coming for certain tradition, like in Mexico, with our ancestors and with our indigenous groups, we have a lot of this magical, esoteric thing that is coming from the womb of this, like this kind of things that it's coming and appearing from a box, and magically those animals came, or how they were getting, together, the dragon with the rabbit and the dragon, and there is a lot of what is compatible with the other one and what cannot be together. And if you are from different elements, I can be monkey, wood, monkey, water, monkey, earth, monkey, different last name of the monkey. So I'm monkey, earth, and I'm Virgo because I was born in September. So yes, I'm earth, super earth, and monkey also. So I'm flexible with earth in my Chinese calendar myself. So symbol. Where are they coming from? Do you know where they're coming from? These animals.
I was just wondering who told you all this about
No. I was reading something long time ago. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just curious because whatever that you just say is more like we call the 八字, which is if you talk about astrology, you look at the astrology chart, you look at the Western, we call the Western is you look at the stars, right? We call Aries, Pisces, Leo, and stuff. But whatever you say about, the earth monkey or like Nestor, that's more a past kind of, which is the Chinese way of seeing a person characters and chart. Like for me, I can't remember what tiger I was, but yeah. So I think it's very hard to explain that part because I don't really have a full knowledge of that, but there is definitely there's 5 elements, that's for sure. There is the metal, 金木水火土呀，金木 wood, water, earth, and what was the other one? I missed out.
Gold is metal. 金木水火土
No.
Fire.
Fire. Is it fire?
Fire, yeah.
Yeah, fire.
Fire?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So it's five different elements can create different kind of things. And when you talk about that, and then the second portion that your questions about, my monkey, like actually monkey and tiger, in terms of the timing calendars, and because even in our Chinese way of looking at it, every two or 3 hours is one zodiac animal.
Every 2 or 3 hours, what?
Like so 2 hours. So from like example, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is what we call the monkey hour. So for me, because I'm a tiger, so generally a tiger, when it comes to monkey, is a clash.
So during the day, we have all the
during
animals.
during that day, that time, or even that days, even in days like today is probably, I don't know what sign, but like every day there is also a zodiac sign. Like there is sheep day, there is ox day, there is monkey days. Like so certain day for me, like because I believe in it and I practice a bit of it in a sense, like not like a full practitioner kind, but like on monkey days, I try not to do anything important.
Why? I'm monkey.
From 3 to 5, nothing personal. Okay. I don't do anything important as well. So it's a very conscious thing for me. Yeah, so I don't know what's ants sign. I don't know what is I don't know what's the tiger time. So it's the same. If let's say you want to practice it, then you just okay.
Wow.
Don't quote me. I want to say to your audience first. Don't quote me. It's just what I know.
No, I know. We have to search. I mean, if somebody is interested in knowing more about
Yeah,
this, but
yeah.
I didn't know that during the day, I mean, like every day, if there are 12 animals, should be 2 hours per day because 24 hours in the day, right? So
Yeah.
it should be 2 hours per day in which each of these, how do you call animals? No, you call signs,
You can call it
symbols.
animals.
You call them animals? Okay. So it could be that every 2 hours, there is the time of certain energy that it's evolved in that time of the day. Like, for example, rat can be from 2 to 4. And it's the time of where? The time of China or the time of my time? Like
The time where your time.
my time.
Whatever
So,
time you are at. Yeah.
so if, for example, if we say from 2 to 4, it's 2 to 4 if I'm in Mexico, if I'm in China, if I'm in Singapore, it doesn't
You just
matter.
follow. Yeah, just follow the
Okay.
whatever time you are at.
So if I'm in,
Like for me, okay, use me as example. It's 3 to 5 p.m. It's very clear. So wherever I am in the world, 3 to 5 p.m. is monkey hours. I just do my best not to do any important things during that time.
So next time that you go for lunch with me at 2 p.m., I will say, hello, I'm not important for you anymore.
No.
Because you do the not important things at the time. You're taking me for lunch.
It's 3 to 5, not 2. So it's still okay. We can still do lunch.
Okay, lunch, okay, coffee, no. I will be very conscious also. I'm not going to make you from 3 to 5. No meeting.
Yeah,
I didn't
no
even know
meeting.
of this. Yeah, this is so new to me. Yeah.
Me too. I'm learning. It's always like a box of surprises. So, and then there are days that the month has 30 days normally. So it's 12 animals and then another 12 animals and then 12 animals. So it's changing every time. I mean, it's not like that. The 5th day of the month is monkey. No. In January will be 2 or 3 days. In February, maybe 1. In March, 2, like that. No. How?
No. Okay, so right now I'm going to use Google as best friend. Okay.
I'm our best friend. Yeah, it's my best friend also.
Yeah. So today is called the Fire Dog Day.
Fire dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
then tomorrow is Fire Pig Day. So because after dog is pig, then after pig is rat. So because pig is always the last, it's a 12. It's always the last, and then you go back to rat.
Rat is the first one, and the last year was rat.
Is the first one.
So we started the cycle last year, 2020. What a way to start the year. I mean, the cycle. Hello. This rat was a very bad rat, right?
Very bad rat.
Not a nice rat at all. Okay.
By the way,
yeah,
I'm just going to sidetrack. By the way, in terms of today, actually, it's a very in terms of the energy level, it's a very strong energy level because there is 6 planets that is lying out in one row. This is FYI. Sorry.
This is extra. This is a plus.
Random. This is random.
Random plus.
Random.
Around.
It's a very in fact tomorrow is Thursday and Friday is new moon. It's very good time to make new wishes as well. For whoever that is watching, it will be good time to structure down what you want in terms of, because it's a very chaotic universe right now in terms of the energy wise, where Mercury is in retrograde and stuff like that, and it's about taking things slow in a way, and also to restructure, revisit old dreams, revisit plans and wishes that you probably have put aside that you want to launch in the coming year as well. So
wow,
extra.
Tomorrow.
So is that a full 24 hours tomorrow or just a specific timing?
Sorry, I lost.
I know, is it a full 24 hours tomorrow to be able to state down the dreams, or is it a specific timing?
No, actually it's new moon timing, but I don't have my
Google. You find everything. Let us know. Yeah, go ahead. You guys millennium are very fast in doing that. So, you know, there is very important what you are saying tomorrow, which is February 11. I have so many important things coming in. I have a conversation with someone that speaks with, I mean, that not speaks like, it's a coach that I'm talking with, but she is, how do you say? She can canalize angels, and it's very, very special. Tomorrow is my day. In the way in Mexico, in Latin traditions, we celebrate the name that we have. So my name is Beatriz de Lourdes, and tomorrow is Lourdes Day. It's the Virgin Lourdes from France. Is the day of the Virgin, is my day. We celebrate the same day. So tomorrow is that, my day. Tomorrow, the team ATMA Integral, which is my essential oils team, is the third month, and we celebrate every 11 at 11 a.m. Mexico time. We have our gathering together, celebrating what happened the last month in the team, but also it's a way to gather, to have this gathering with our friends. Tomorrow, I have so many interviews during the day, and I just got news from Jack Canfield, the guy that wrote the book, Chicken Soup for the Soul. Yeah. So this guy is also in the essential oils that I am. And I got an email from her team, from his team, saying, can we have a conversation on 11? We want to invite you for something. So it's like everything is happening tomorrow. And that you say that is a very auspicious day and it's very good. It's like, oh my God, 11 for me, it's a very, I'm also celebrating a very important personal situation that I'm going through that started on 11, few months, and then last month, and it's present also, 11 in my personal life in this moment. So I'm super happy that tomorrow is a very good day. Thank you. So did you find the question? It's the whole day or a specific time that we have to recollect our dreams so we can be like...
Okay, so new moon starts for Singapore. Sorry, I'm just looking at Singapore time and date.
3:05 a.m. is it? 12 of Feb.
From that time onwards is okay.
What time?
3:05 a.m. That's for Singapore time.
Yeah,
but that's on the 12th of February, right?
For us it's on the 12th. Yeah. For us it's on the 12th.
Yeah, but if you guys, if it's your 3:05, it means it's my 1:05 on 11. So it's 2 hours, because it's the moon is the moon, right? Or the moon is not gonna take a different time.
Yeah, just follow the moon. Yeah.
Yeah. So
new moon is always about
exactly
new wishes, and every month
I should cut my hair on new moon on the 12th. I should cut a little bit of my hair on the new moon. I think that is a good thing to like at the starting point. So if it's your 3:05, we have 14 hours of defense in this time with the city that I am. So your 3:05 a.m. on 12, it will be my 1:05 p.m. on 11. So from that point, everything, what happened if I'm celebrating at 11 a.m.? It's almost 2 hours. I can say we have low moon. With the moon. 2 hours is nothing. Like I could start celebrating at 11.
It's just in the mind. It's in the mind.
Everything is in the mind. Everything is possible. You know that, guys. I know you know that. So what do you do when you celebrate New Year's in Chinese tradition? In Singapore, in China, in Taiwan, in Taipei, in Hong Kong, you guys celebrate the same things? I mean, I know that you gather together, you are with your families, and you have this salad that you have to put. I remember one year I was with Joylene, and you have to put some peanuts and something in the salad and do this, and it has to be with, and everyone in the restaurant was doing this with the salad.
Just playing with food. Yeah,
but it's
shreds of vegetable, and then there's raw fish, and then we just use our chopsticks, and then we'll lift it as high as possible. So we'll toss it. It's for good luck and fortune, right? Something like that. And you have to say greetings, shout out good greetings every toss you do. So
like what are the kind of the things you say? You say in Mandarin, so you can say in Mandarin.
I say in, okay. Honestly, I don't know, man. Like 招财进宝, all this kind of like what 生意兴隆, all the, it's about the wealth and prosperity.
Wealth and prosperity.
How do you say wealth and prosperity in Mandarin?
There's a lot.
Tell me one. I want to repeat. I want to learn. One word or two.
you just now that one, no? The 生意兴隆咯。
生意兴隆，生意生意兴隆，生意兴隆。Business prosper.
生意兴隆。
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 Yeah, something like that.
So it sounds okay, or I'm saying something very different.
If you say it fast, it's okay. 生意兴隆。
生意兴隆。
But actually,
yeah.
I like 心想事成。
yeah.
心想事成。
Yeah, it means whatever that you wish in your heart, it will come true.
Yes.
Oh, so beautiful.
That's my favorite.
Can you record it in the WhatsApp so I repeat it? Can you record it after not now, Jennifer? After, can you repeat that? Whatever is in your heart, it will come. So just that, say that, and I can say Happy New Year to my friends with your message saying what is the meaning. Beautiful.
What you just say is lo hei. It's not really like salad, but it's like it's a tradition that is don't know from where actually. It's a sort of like a passed down thing where it's a dish of different veggies like carrot,
Radish,
and then
cucumber, I think.
Yeah, cucumber, shredded cucumber, and we have like sweet sauce, like honey. We have pepper and stuff.
And it's delicious.
And every element actually has the
meaning.
Meaning to it. Like lime is 大吉大利, something like that. Yeah.
Wow. And you know what is the meaning of those things? I mean, that food, why that food? No, it's just different. Okay. Yeah. But there are certain traditions that I was 1 year in Hong Kong celebrating New Year. Was a lot of fireworks. It was like the sky was full of light. And another time in Singapore, twice. I mean, I remember, you have the parade. It's a parade in the New Year, in the Chinese New Year, the Chandin, what's the name of the parade?
Chingay, yeah.
Chingay.
So, yes.
Okay.
Due to COVID, you can now watch online.
you have parade now with COVID, like online parade. And can we watch it? Can I watch it on 12?
I'm not too sure when is the date. But so Chingay is a Singapore tradition. It's not like a world tradition kind where it's a way of celebrations, and there will be a lot of volunteers, all over.
I was once in this Chingay parade with Joylyn and Chris Basley, and it was that year that you guys have snow in the parade. Do you remember that one? What like a ones with snow and water? It was like the place. You don't remember that video? I mean, it was 2017 or 2016.
Oh, I think that was the year I was involved. Was it snow or water? I think it was water.
Water.
It was very special. It was water, yes.
But at the end, it was a little bit of snow. A little bit.
Really? Okay.
A little bit like, it was raining or snow. I don't remember, but it was like a production. And you guys were dancing with the water, and there were like a lot of dancers.
And me, I was choreographing.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was involved in that year, that one time through my church. Yeah, it was very tiring. Okay, it was very meaningful.
It was beautiful. We
yeah,
have to watch. I'm impressed that I was in the place that you were in the place, and now, I mean, we never talk about that. I was like, what is this? It was a huge, I mean, it was a lot of people and a lot of volunteers, and it was Zumba also. There was a group of people dancing Zumba, doing Zumba.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
So they have people from different places with different skills. So you have the martial arts. So sometimes you have the Qigong people. You have dancers. You have people who maybe are there to showcase their skills, and then they'll be on the float. So it's a very, very long procession that we walk through. Yeah. So that year was a special one because of the water. So it was
that one. The one that I was there, it was that I was there. It was with Jolene, with Chris. I don't remember who else was there in the crew that we were. I was so impressed. So, what is them? I mean, that is just you say that Singapore, but and you have this, Jennifer, in your hand, these envelopes that, I mean, people dress in red. These ladies forgot the tradition, but I don't. So I dress, okay, red is there, okay. So I dress in red because we are celebrating the Chinese New Year, okay? That's for you to know. So what is these envelopes that you guys give? I mean, there are so many things because there are 14 days that you celebrate, right? In the Chinese New Year, like that you say 15 days that a lot of family gathering, a lot of friends that you go and find and say Happy New Year. And there are things that you guys give to each other when you meet. What are those things? I mean, Jennifer is showing the Mandarin. Mandarin is very auspicious in Chinese tradition. So could you please explain me what is the meaning of that and why you do it?
First, before we go there first, we must remember that we also have Chinese reunion dinner, which is very important for all the family. Yeah, I think that one we don't want to miss out before we continue on the day one of the celebrations.
Okay, so that is the day, one day before or 2 days before?
Yeah, 1 day before, which is tomorrow.
Okay, on 11 at night is the family gathering, which is the starting point, the kickoff of the Chinese New Year.
Yeah, we will eat
1 day before.
As a family, and we can be range from steamboat to restaurants, kind of things. And usually
in rounded table, right? Most of the time is in rounded table, not necessarily, but possible.
Nowadays, whatever table that works, as long as it's on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's also the part where I don't know whether you know this tradition where you got to 守夜.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So for us, I mean, I used to do it. So we will stay up till midnight to the first day of Chinese New Year. To either we will go to temple. Some of us will go to temple to sort of give some offerings and if you 犯太岁 kind, I don't know how to say that I don't know whether to confuse her, but basically to just pray for a good year ahead.
Yeah.
Is that Chinese Buddhist temple or Chinese temple, or it doesn't matter if it's Buddhist or not Buddhist because there are many traditions? What is the normal?
Yeah, there are many. So it's not really Buddhist, I think, but
yeah, I think it just is a temple. So it can be Taoist, it can be Buddhist. It depends on the person.
It can be Christian also. It can be church.
No.
Okay,
no. I think the Christians don't go. Yeah, but when I became Christian, I stopped going. So before that, I used to go every year after midnight to pray. And then depending what Jennifer said just now was if, let's say this year, if my zodiac clashes with that year, all the more I must go to the temple to pray, to ask the gods to take care of me for the year. But if not, if there's no clashing, that's fine. You just go and pray and you offer
So if I'm gonna have problems, I have to go.
Kind of. I mean, that's what I was told.
Okay. I have been in temples. Let me just because for you it's very transparent because you guys live in this place with many these traditions. In this part of the world, we don't have that. And I do remember going with Jennifer to different kind of temples in Singapore. And she explained me when I'm eating, and I remember a long time ago when I put my chopsticks, I just put them on the rice. And she was like, you don't have to put it like that. By the way, Jennifer is the same lady that didn't let me cross the street at 3 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, and it was red light, because I have told that story many times. So it's the same, this lady. So when I put the chopsticks like that, she was like, no, you have to put them on the table, on the plate like this. Because like this, it represents the incense that we put in the temples. So if you go to Chinese temples, sometimes you will see the incense sticks that are right there, and it represents the prayers and the requests and all the things that the people that goes to the temple with that intention does. So it's very important when we eat rice with chopsticks or sushi or whatever. I always remember, it doesn't matter if Jennifer is not watching at me in that moment. I remember the lesson and I behave and I put like this. So the different temples and then another temple that I went with Jennifer was like these three steps in a
Oh.
walk.
Yes.
With
San Bu Yi Bai.
The whole
Yeah.
night we were like walking, not the whole night, but
Yeah.
a long time. That was a Buddhist tradition that I was with her. So
Mm.
in New Year, so if you are awake till midnight, you go to the temple.
It's for our parents.
Yeah.
It's a way that we want our parents to have long life, longevity. So we
Stay up.
Yeah. It's tradition.
Tradition, I love it. So it's a tradition. So go to the parents to ask to request for longevity for the parents, and if, as Anne said, if the ox crash, I don't know if the ox crash. I don't think ox crash with monkey, but if ox crash with monkey, I should be. If I believe in this, I should pray like, please help me. I will need an extra help in this year. I'm not gonna be able to do it by myself, right? Kind of that thing. Sounds like I'm putting in the Mexican style. Occident. Like the balance, equilibrium. Okay, so then that is one thing. That if the previous night, and then what happened from 12? The
So
mandarin and all those things.
Then where the counter explain all the red packet, the house visit, and the orange. So this year will be my officially first time giving red packets because I just got married. So the
Oh,
tradition.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so the tradition is usually the married couple will give to the non-married. So I actually literally collected red packet until I was 30 odd, until I got married last year. Okay, sorry, joke aside. What we must do is we must bring a pair of orange.
Wait, but you say super fast. 1 second. So because you get married, the married couples are the one that visit the non-married people. And you give money, I mean, envelopes with money for good luck to the people that you know, or you give the people in the street, people that you know, you give, of course. Yeah, of course. Okay, for good luck. And the people have to keep that money or have to spend that money?
It's up to them, right?
It's like a blessing.
Okay.
Yeah, you decide.
But if you don't bring orange, you will never get a red packet.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because when you do house visit, you must carry a pair of orange, and then you must wish the whoever this elder, the whoever that's going to give you red packet that is, you know, in terms of like, for me, it's like my relative, my parents. You must like sort of wish them good luck, good health, good, beautiful, that kind of things. You must say it as well. So in Chinese, it will be. 我祝你心想事成，我祝你大吉大利，万事学业进步，that kind of things. Yeah, and then you sort of, then they will receive, then they will exchange back with you another pair of orange, and then they will give you red packets. Okay, so imagine I'm from your country. I go and I'm married. Imagine, you have to imagine a lot of things. Nothing is happening, right? Okay, somebody is in Singapore. You go with 2 oranges to your elders or to your friends' houses. You have to choose with people who you will visit during those 15 days. You have to know, this day I will visit this. It's like giving invitations for your wedding or giving invitations for something that you have to go personally. You will not send it by DHL or nothing. You have to go, knock the door, go, right? Yeah. Now every day, everybody's super practical. So you go with those 2 oranges, you give and you say what you say. The people that open the door have to have a lot of oranges for the visits that they will receive in the houses. So that you buy oranges to give back to the people that comes to you. At the end of the day, you will have the same amount of oranges because you receive 2 and you give 2, right?
Yeah.
So then you give back, and once you give back, you exchange the envelopes, or just the person that knocked the door gives the envelope?
The married person will give them. So if you are married and Anne is not, Anne is visiting you, Anne will bring a pair of orange. She will give it to you, and then she will say some very nice words to you. Business prospers. May you always be beautiful and healthy. You receive the orange, you give back. You give the red packet. And you, if you give the oranges, they will give you oranges back if they are not married, or no? You are supposed to give an orange because she's visiting your house. She's visiting you. Okay,
So who's visiting is the one that gives the oranges. Who is in their houses, they don't have to give anything to the visitor.
They give back. When I go home, you give me back another 2 oranges for blessings.
So you have tea, cookies, thank you, you visit, you sit, yeah, la, 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 maybe you have dinner. And then when you leave the house, you will go with 2 oranges in the hands. Why oranges? It looks like mandarin, but why oranges? What is the meaning of oranges in the Chinese tradition for New Year's?
I have no ideas, but I can
No,
eat
you
it.
don't know?
Yeah.
I guess open.
They represent prosperity and wealth also.
Prosperity and wealth.
Yeah, they represent prosperity and wealth. Yeah.
I do remember when I was putting the name to our team, ATMA Integral, and because I have in the team, there are people from Singapore, I was asking, I asked Sophie, I do remember the number 4 was not a auspicious number.
Yeah.
And I said, if I put ATMA for, because the name was gonna instead of ATMA Integral was gonna be ATMA for life, ATMA for something, for that for FOR, but I was gonna represent it with the number 4.
Yeah.
And I do remember that someone told me something about the number 4, and I asked her, and I said, can I put it? And she was like, it's not, I mean, she said, it doesn't matter because you are Mexican. It's like, yeah, but I want to integrate everyone around the world that is part of the team. And I want to have more people from that part of the world in the team. And she said, then don't use a 4. And it has any relationship with anything in the traditions of Chinese New Year, the number 4, or it's something just in general in Chinese tradition?
It's a generic Chinese tradition because 4 in Chinese it's 四. So it sounds like 死, it means death. So it's not auspicious. Yeah. So there's this kind of what do you call this? I can't remember the word, but yeah, basically there's this thing about a Chinese whereby if you were to buy a house, the unit number, some Chinese would say you avoid having the number 4. Like when I was choosing my home, I could choose between the 4th floor, the 24th floor, or the 20th floor. So my mom was like, you know the answer. So okay, fine. I picked 20th. Straight out, yeah. So no 4 inside the unit numbers or
Wow,
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
What if it's 22nd? If 4?
Eight is good. Yeah.
8 is
8. Yeah. Because it stands in, is it Cantonese? That's what? Is it? I don't know what's dialect.
Not sure.
Yeah.
But
Because
8 also looks like
Never
infinite.
thought about that question.
yeah.
Yeah, now you have a lot of things to think about it. So
Yeah.
Jennifer, going back to the envelope, why red, why money, how much money?
How much money depends. You have a range from $2. I mean, I have ever received to, like, I give my parents more, that kind of thing. So it don't have like a standard kind of how much money. Why red? I think red. I mean, like you can see, is you are wearing red, right? It's just auspicious colors, but it's not a general thing that it is. Some red packets are actually gold in colors as well.
Gold and red, yeah.
Answer your 2 questions.
Why, what red, how much?
Yeah, I think.
You answer. Okay. There is someone in the chat saying Mandarin Kam, it's gold, Phi, Cantonese. I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly, but F-A-I. Phi. I don't know what she's saying. Andelin, she's saying that. So 15 days, during those 15 days, guys, from...
Oh, that is mine or my girlfriend. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the 12th, you will count 15 days that you will be doing this, just visiting with 2 oranges and 1 envelope. Unless you want it, right?
Sorry, I lost
I think we lost you. I mean, I lost you at the end.
connection.
Ah, sorry, maybe I was, yeah. Okay, so I tell you again, it says unstable, sorry. So during 15 days, because starting on Friday, February 12th, this year, the year of Ox, during 15 days, you will be visiting people, giving beautiful messages with the two oranges, wishing wellness, abundance, beauty, health, and all those beautiful phrases that you can give with your heart. During 15 days, you do the same thing. You go and visit different people, just that, and having dinners, or what is the?
We do gambling as well.
Gambling.
Mahjong. I think some people play card games. Yeah, depending.
And so you have the time for that. So you also have like space for play. It's like a vacation, right? I mean, you take vacation during these days. You don't work. You gambling and you play cards and you visit people. But gambling
Some people will
is
take
not
vacation.
tradition. But
Yeah.
gambling is not tradition. That is more
It's
in
not.
Singapore, right?
It depends on the people.
Yeah, it
It's
depends.
up to them. Yeah.
Nice. What is the meaning of ox? This year, that is the ox. What is the general understanding that we should have about ox as the year of the ox?
And do you have an answer?
Google.
I'm not like very sure about it, but I think the year of the ox, right? They were saying that, I mean, what I understand from people is okay, this year, let me see, because of the, what do you call that? This is the year of the metal ox, actually. That's what I heard. So the hardworking, how to say, like they were saying, okay, this is what I heard, that you need to clean your home and to reduce the clutter and all, and then maintain tidiness all year round. This is a so-called advice that I read somewhere. Yeah.
So ox is this big ox, right? It's big.
Yeah.
And it's inviting us to tide to reduce ourselves. Like it's big. Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's a general advice, I guess. It's just not. It's not about the size of the. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to put it in other words, ox is very hardworking. Means this year everybody should be very hardworking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, ox is very hardworking. So it's gonna be a year of hardworking. Yeah.
I am not too sure.
Yeah, I don't think they go by that. It just so happens that this is the year of the ox, and yeah, so that what I think what the Chinese will normally care about is, oh, if I am born in the year of the ox and this is the year of the ox, right? Then there was some saying that there'll be more changes and instability in general. Yeah, then there'll be
more changes and more instability, more than the 2020.
Yeah, for those who are born in the year of the ox.
I was born in monkey. I will find out what is monkey. So if somebody is listening to us and wants to know about what is the meaning, how to take those, because it's, even though if we in Mexico, right, in many of my friends that are in this part of the world, we don't follow that tradition as such. We don't follow that we don't get that information since we are born, because we follow the different calendar and we are more into this astrology, and not necessarily all of us follow the astrology. But it's, in my opinion, very interested when we know that something is going on in another part of the world and find out my energy, if it's not if I were there, it's like in this moment of my life, what is the meaning that I was born in the year of which animal? What is the energy of that animal? What is the element that I was born also? As we said, there are 5 elements: the metal, earth, fire, water, and wood. So those 5 elements that are giving company to the different to the different animal. And as Jennifer said, that the day, I would like to have that chart, Jennifer, to find out, I mean, or if you can give me any link, I will Google also, like what is the time during the day for each animal, and understanding what is the energy. It's not that we will do like Jennifer, like from 3 to 5, she's doing nothing because it's the monkey time and she's tiger and it's that time that she can crash, nothing important. It's not that we will follow that fully, but it's a way to understand that maybe we can get information that is very useful and helpful for the time and the life that we are living. And there are some things most of the time that we really don't understand. What's the reason that in the same day, certain time, it's better for something? Like in my case, when I was working in business, I didn't like to have negotiations at dinner time. When I was starting, when I was 30, 35, and most of the people that were working with me were in their 50s, I was like, what am I going to do a negotiation with wine? No way. It's not a romantic dinner. It's a negotiation. So most of in my own way of living and doing, I was having negotiation during breakfast and before lunch. No alcohol. That sometimes is very is very common in my country. So there are things that if we find out, okay, what is the meaning for me this? What is the meaning for this tradition? What is the meaning for this tradition? And we expand our way of thinking when we recognize that in another part of the world, somebody is celebrating the new year. In this way, 1/3 of the world is going to celebrate New Year's, because 1/3 of the world is from Chinese and Chinese countries and Chinese traditions. So we have like yeah, guys, you are a lot. You are like many. So it's cool to know this. And I really appreciate that we could understand and learn a little bit more from you. And it's like the idea of this conversation is also to put a seed with my friends. And if you guys, whoever listen to us, never learn anything about the Chinese New Year, it's a very good moment to start knowing. Just now, that is one more year just to come. Just it's going to start now on Friday the 12th. And also to be able to say Happy New Year to many more. It doesn't matter if they are not in China. We are celebrating one part of the world, and that is enough. So for you guys, anything that you would like to add today for this, like anything that you would like to comment, that or wishes that you want to give to whoever is listening to us?
So what you mentioned, Adeline was commenting, so basically it's prosperous, just be very prosperous, and I think good health to whoever that is watching.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think for me, I tend not to follow the zodiac signs and all. So to me, every year is a brand new year. So if you go by the Chinese lunar calendar, this is going to be a chance for us to write our, as in WRITE, to write our future the way we want it. So focus on what we want internally and move it outwards rather than allow what's happening outside to affect us. So yeah. Then I think it's a lot more peaceful. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And it's like I just wanna I mean, each of you that I love you, and I love you, Jennifer, and our conversations, and to have the opportunity to meet you, to be with you. And yeah, I have learned a lot about your personal traditions, your country traditions, your ancestors' traditions, just being with you and going with you around when I'm in Singapore, and now online. And I do really appreciate to have you in my life. And I also want to wish you a prosperity, beauty, health, and that all your dreams come true, and that all, like that thing, no, Jennifer, this thing that we have. You know what is the meaning? So I wish that the year is full of blessings and full of things that we can choose. And as Anne said, it's just a new beginning, and every day is a new beginning to start our dreams and to walk in the direction that we want to put to our feet. Go in that direction, be happy, prosperous, and beauty and health and taking care of each other, taking care of ourselves to be able to take care of many more. So Happy New Year, guys. Enjoy your dinners tomorrow. And I will be with my mind and my heart with you and all the friends in Singapore and those countries around. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you very much. Happy New Year.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.